TC here. In case you haven't watched, seen any of my previous videos, these ones are about an epic journey that I've just taken. If you've seen the other videos, you know that a good friend of ours, Marty, was dying of cancer, and a mate of mine, Owen, brought his bike off him because he was no longer had the strength to ride it. And due to the fact that well, I suffer from depression, post-traumatic stress disorder. They class me as bipolar. I'm turning 60, so I really wanted to push myself and do something that was probably, too hard to take on, to be honest. But being a stubborn old bastard like I am, I thought I'm going to do this. This is a once in a lifetime trip to ride my motorcycle right around Australia. There's no cracking the shits of the socks or hiding in bed all day. It's you just got to get up every day and go and push and push and push. So it's going to be an extremely difficult task for me to take on. Probably the hardest one I've ever done in my life. And with Marty being ill, Owen brought his bike up in Queensland. One of our previous videos, the new bike for Owen, we went up there and picked it up and rode home. And Owen supports me. He's great. He's pretty easy going and he can put up with my moods. So good on you, O. But we thought we'd take this epic journey and ride Marty's bike right around Australia, something that Marty always wanted to do. And he's been following my rides from his hospital bed, sending videos and stuff all the time, and messages and photos, and let him know where we are and what we're doing, and trying to take his mind off his plight, him and Raylene, his beautiful wife. He's such a strong person. Love you, Raylene. So anyway, we set off to do this trip. It was going to be 6 weeks, all the way around Australia, making videos and taking photos and stuff and sending them all to Marty so he could watch us from hospital. And what we ended up doing was we did 16,500 kilometers in 37 days. So just over 5 weeks, we nailed it. And but come along for the ride, see all the good, the bad, and the ugly of Australia on our epic trip, and the struggles I went through, and the support we tried to give Marty and Raylene, and me on my Fat Bob, and Owen on his new Road King that he brought from Marty. So come along for the ride. There's only one word for it: epic. We started something we continued through the whole trip, and that was to have a beer and a cigar every time we crossed the state line. So the first state line was only 4 hours away, so it was an early start for us, and then we headed down to Kingston, SE in South Australia. Ooh. Morning walk on the beach, and it's trucking cold. I tell ya, Whew. Blowing a gale. Well, it's about 6 degrees, and well, I'm dressed for it. The water's not very inviting. I don't think I'll be swimming today. Saving that for a bit of the warmer weather. We go up into the Adelaide Hills today. We're heading for Murray Bridge stuff. Going to Harndorf. Saw some little German village in the Adelaide Hills. Checked that out for a while, and wind our way around the Adelaide Hills. ride around Adelaide, so we're not going into Adelaide. I don't even do the big towns. And see where we end up this afternoon. Oh, there's trucking freezing out here. Whose idea was this? Better go back and give Owen a hand. He's on his third cup of coffee. I think I might need another one as well to warm up. Jump in the shower before we get all the heavy duty riding gear on again. Head off. Can't wait till we get some warmer weather though. And across the other side of that Nullarbor. We're going into the sun and into the wind for the next couple of days. But after that, it's gonna be trucking awesome. Sweet ass. There's the caravan parks over in the background. We figure we've got plenty of time for camping. Still getting down to like between 1 and 3 degrees at night, so, and it's windy. And our tents are more set up for the summer. They're a bit drafty. They're basically just a fly mesh with a cover over them, so any wind kind of whistles straight through them. They're not really designed for the colder weather, so anyway, we've got 6 weeks, plenty of time for camping. I think we'll be in another cabin tonight. They're pretty cool. And because there's 2 of us, they're pretty cheap. Oh. Alright. I need to go and warm my toes up. Oh. See, walking around here in broad shorts. Silly idea, Trev. Silly idea. Oh. It's a new day. Day 2. Let's go. Oh. It's a little hacienda we had last night. Oh, I hope he's got the jug on. I don't know if my feet's ever going to warm up. There we are. So after another coffee or two, we were with all the riding gear on, and we were off following the coast around to the big lake, Alexandra, I think it's called, which is the mouth of the Murray River. It's where it meets the sea. We chose to stay in Kingston SE because we'd done a lot of the Great Ocean Road before, and but there was this little bit at the end of it that we'd never ridden before, so we thought if we go down to Kingston SE, then we can follow the coast, and then we can say we've done it. We've done all of the Great Ocean Road all the way from the beginning till the end, really, to Adelaide from Torquay. So we did that, and then we crossed the bridge into Murray. Crossed the bridge over the Murray into Murray Bridge, and the first stop was at a Bunnings. We had to go and Owen had a little rattle in one of his panniers, so we went and got some rubber window seal and stuck that around the top of it to sort that out for him before we headed off towards Harndorf, which is you just cannot go through that place without stopping for a beer. They've got all the German bars and the German beers, and they've got the German Oktoberfest type music going. It's a beautiful place, really nice to go and spend some time. I've been there a couple of times myself, and the atmosphere is just great. It's fantastic. It's an awesome place. Really should put it on your list. After we left Harndorf, we found our way up through the Adelaide Hills, which is just an incredible ride. Great scenery. Beats going down the freeway and through Adelaide, hands down. And you can spend the whole afternoon winding around the roads and checking out the little towns and whatnot. There's a lot of little villages and really great places to stop off and check out. Well, we had a fantastic ride through there all afternoon, and once you get through the other side of the Barossa Valley, it flattens out and opens up, and you hit all the canola fields, and it's just they're just beautiful, you know, all the yellow, they mix in with the green, and it's I don't know, it's kind of like being in a different country, I reckon. It looks pretty cool. And but we ended up in Clare the second night and stayed in a cabin there. Things about the cabins is you get a cabin for $90. There's two of us, it's $45 each. We've been to caravan parks where they'll charge you $35 just for a tent site, an unpowered one. So if the weather's not too good or anything, we don't hesitate. We just go halves in a cabin, and it's in a caravan park. It's pretty, they've got the laundry and everything as well, so you can do your wash and have a shower, all that kind of stuff. So we don't mind doing that at all. For an extra $10 on what we've been charged at some places just for an unpowered tent site. It can get pretty ridiculous, and especially in the popular tourist spots. But yeah, look, this scenery is it's great, and the roads are good. Just great riding roads. So make sure you show us some support, and if you subscribe to Chasing TC on YouTube, you click the little bell, you'll get notifications when I post the next video, and that way you can keep up with our trip. And you're following us on Chasing TC on Facebook. All our rides, we do live updates every few hours when we're travelling, so you can basically, it's almost like you're there. But subscribe to us on YouTube, show us a little bit of support, and help us get known, and that way you'll get notifications and everything about when I'm posting new videos. And there'll be a series in this lot that'll go on for a little while, so make you subscribe so you don't miss out and you get to see them all. Cheers. And this is where we were. We're in Clare in South Australia. We're past Adelaide, so that's behind us. And this is where we ended up on the second night. And now next trip we'll be getting through Port Augusta and out as close to the old Great Ocean, the Nullarbor as we can, because we were just hanging out to get across there and see Western Australia. So watch out for the next vid.